Weather Media. I am Drewize, and this is Drewize Topics. Thank you for clicking on this particular topic this afternoon. And thank you for viewing my previous videos here on YouTube called Drewize Topics. Thank you. I deeply appreciate it. It's all sincerity, all genuinely. Yes. And like I've been saying before I started this channel, the world will know my name. And the world leaders will definitely know my name. The name Drewize. Yes. A warrior of truth. Opponent against falsehood. And a man that believes in the God that Abraham believed. His name is that God I'm talking about. Is Jehovah. Now this topic I want to talk about, which is true and it's a fact. Everybody will say it. Everybody will say it. You know, everybody, regardless if you're black, white, Native American, whatever you are as a human, you will say this. You have to do research in whatever you get into. Yes. That means regardless if it's a job, relationship, school, and even religion. Yes, that's the topic. First off, I'm going to break it down. Job. You have to do research about that particular job before you step in that workforce, either a facility of a warehouse or a office job or landscaping or whatever type of job. If you're not skilled enough in that job, they may train you. They may train you. But if you did not know the research or the knowledge of it, they cannot use you. You know? Some people get hired in at a particular job, and that person, individual, cannot do the job because they cannot understand. They got skill in that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Some people rather do this now. Basically, women doing it. Becoming home health aides. Yes. It's a difficult job. You know, helping the elders do this and that. Jotting down medication when they took it and blah, blah, blah. Putting them in the bed. Washing them up. Whatever it may be. And then you got to go out and the destination of that person's home. But you got to do the research in that job too. Home health aid. It's a fact. Now, relationship. You have to do relationship research. What I mean by this, before you get with that man or woman, check out their criminal record. Have them get a sexually or some type of disease blood work test to see if they're clean or not clean. Researching that. Now when you deal with somebody that you love and that person may appear to love you, man or woman, may appear to love you, but at the same time you need concrete evidence and do research. Like, where does this person stand at? And catch him in the act or catch her in the act. You know? The research is gotta find out proof and evidence. That's the research. And read between the lines. That's the research. School. Whatever school you send your child to, whatever school you send your child to, Either it's public school, either it's private school, either some type of charter, whatever type of school you send your child to. Whatever. But in that school, you gotta do research and check out the teachers and the principal and things of that nature. Because if you have a black child and you send your black child to an all-white school, you got to be concerned if them teachers may be prejudiced and racist. Do research on that. And you also got to do research, like it's a fact, that public school and private school or some type of religion school is not teaching the black students what they really need to know. That is their history. That's one, their real history. They're not teaching that. They're teaching our black children in this public school. Christopher Columbus, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, and a little bit about Martin Luther King said he had a dream. But nothing about Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad or Louis Farrakhan or any other black preacher or minister. No. They're not telling the black children in that particular school about their real language, their real culture, their real belief in God, and their real names. They're not teaching that. It's a fact that they say. They say this, which is true, and I believe it. Public school and private school. Basically, it's white supremacy. It's true. Do research in that. Now, it's also a fact that black people, now, you may not say we are a people that are destroyed. You may not say that we are foolish people. But God said, my people are destroyed by the lack of knowledge. Moses said, this that I am witness of these peoples, they are foolish. Caucasian people, some may be foolish, but majority of the time, Caucasian people are upright, well taught, educated, proper talking, some. Some. Now, what I mean by it says my people are destroyed by lack of knowledge. There's some black folks don't even know their real history. I ain't talking about on the plantation, Harriet Tubman and all that stuff like that. No, go deeper into that. Go deeper. Some black folks don't even know their history of their original language or their original God that they believe in, or their original names. No. You'd rather have this man teach you something about your history, but he's not willing and trying to go that deep into that. Because if he do, he'd tell you that, and you rise up and set this man down. Now the saying is, if a man cannot treat you right, he cannot teach you right. A fact. A fact. Oh my goodness. Now religion. You have to, whatever religion you get into, if it's Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, or whatever type of religion, you have to do research about that religion, especially Christianity and Islam, because these two are at war with each other. I'm going to speak on Christianity first. You have to do real research, real concrete research about the history, real history of Jesus. Reason why I say that, do real research, because some of you, mainly majority, will say Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the Messiah. And stuff like that. He fits those attributes. He does. Not even a shadow of a doubt in my mind. He don't fit it, but he do. But you got to do research. Research, Christians. Research about the Bible. How it been rewrote. It's not original no more. It been passed around from church to church to church, to kings to kings to king, down that you come to is the King James Version. See? Now, when I mean that you need to do research is say that you be saying that Jesus is the Son of God. To me, Christianity is going by a word. He say, she say. And they believe it. But in honesty, if you can make a time machine and sing that far back in that time, you know, but we're going by what's been written on paper and a feather dipped in ink, you know, for real. But check out what the Master said, that you say he's the Son of God. Did the Master say this? The young, wise Master Jesus. Did he say this out of his wise talking mouth? Did he say this at the age of early 30 something? He said, we are all, including myself, we are all children of the Most High God. There is one God. I'm not worthy to be a God. I'm not worthy to be exalted as a God. So who taught you to say, I am, fit that pattern of the Holy Ghost and Son and Father as three? You know, Jesus always said God is one. See, you have to do research in whatever you get into a religion. You have to, you know. You may think you serving God while you in that church, but also you can be tricked and be serving Satan. See, you know what? The truth is about religion. Religion is only thought of to control men, oppress men, and dominate men, and separate men. That is religion. My religion, I am not a Christian, Muslim, not that. But I fit the category of a Muslim because I am in submission to God. That's another whole different genre. But my religion that I believe, it talks about it in the Old Testament. It talks about it in the New Testament. Obedience. You know what I'm saying? So, Christianity. Jesus never taught Christianity. Jesus never preached Christianity. Jesus never knew what Christianity was. You know? Oh, honest people, masses of the world, Christianity is a European religion. Now I'm going about the Islam. About the Islamic religion. They believe in Prophet Muhammad and a certain religious group, black group. Nation of Islam, they believe in Master Farad Muhammad. He came to Elijah Muhammad, but that's a different story. But Islam, they believe in Prophet Muhammad, the angel Gabriel did this and that. To me, you have to do research about Islam. You have to do research about Islam. Because how everything is, true enough, what God made and He spoke, which it was truth and the word. You know, the Muslims, they read the Quran, some read the Bible. You know, but you have to do research in Islam. You know, Pull up the evidence about Prophet Muhammad. You know? Pull up the evidence. You know? We wasn't at that time when Prophet Muhammad walked the earth. You know? We wasn't at that time when Jesus walked the earth, when Moses walked the earth, and Noah and Abraham and all these men walked the earth. Pull up the evidence. I'm not saying that they did not exist, but they did. But you have to pull up the evidence, the real truth about things. One truth is, the Quran is the only book that has not been rewrote. It's the original. Through all these years, the Bible has been rewrote time and time over again. You know? And I tell you something. Like I said, you may think you're serving God, but underneath you might be serving the cursed Satan, Iblis, morning star, Lucifer. You know? Because he is all in religion. That's why religion is failing. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? So, when we was on the plantation as blacks, he took away the original book, Bible. He took away the Quran. Some of us on that plantation were Muslims. You know? So I just want to clear that up. Whatever you get into, you have to do research. I don't care what it is. You have to do research before you get into it. Everybody say that. I'm not the only person on this earth that is saying this. You have to do research. If you want to get into a job in government, you definitely got to do research. If you wanted to pursue being governor and president and senator and all that, you have to do research. Or be a judge, have to do research. Drewize Topics. I am Drewize. You can post a comment about what I just said if you like. If you like. And correct me, please, if I'm wrong. Correct me. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for viewing and thank you for listening. Drewize, my name. Peace.